Hi everyone, my name is David Zackos, broker, and one of the owners of Zackos Realty and Design. Today I wanted to share with you one of the established communities in Venice called Venice Gardens. I used to be a deputy detective in this area, and I traveled and patrolled many of the neighborhoods. I spent a lot of my career in South County, which includes Osprey, Nokomis, Venice, and Inglewood. And then as a real estate broker, I'm working in these same neighborhoods, but this time helping people buy and sell homes. So let's talk a little bit about Venice Gardens. Venice Gardens is an older neighborhood. It was established primarily in the 60s and 70s. A lot of the homes in this neighborhood were seasonal homes for people in the winter. Most of the homes tend to be a little bit smaller, 1,000 to 1,400 square feet. You can currently find 2 and 3 bedroom homes for sale in this neighborhood from the low 200s, mid 200s, and even all the way up to 400,000. The number one pro about this neighborhood, in my opinion, is the proximity to the beach. Many of the new build communities are out east, and people come to this area. They're having to sacrifice being close to the beach and finding a home that's in a new build community that may be 15, 20 minutes away. Well, you're only 5 miles or 10 minutes away from the beach. The next pro about this community is the sense of community that this community has. There's actually a civic association that's active. There's a community center that has a community pool. There's recreation that takes place there in the meeting rooms. There's kids' playgrounds, there's walking trails, all this in an older neighborhood established back in the 60s. So to me, that's a great pro. The third pro about this community is the proximity to restaurants, shopping. It's right around the corner. You have a dozen different restaurants, you have shopping centers, and you can be there in a matter of minutes. The fourth pro about this community is, I think, the proximity to boating and boating facilities. This community has a great sense that it's not deed restriction, so you could keep a boat if you wanted to in your driveway. And then right around the corner, you've got boat ramps, and you can be on the island of Venice, or you can be in the Iona Coastal Waterway in a matter of minutes. Let's talk a little bit about the cons. Since it's an older neighborhood, the homes tend to be a little bit older, and maybe some of them are worn out. They may need remodeling. As I mentioned before, they tend to be a little bit smaller, so maybe you need to expand a little bit or add on a little bit, or maybe enclose a carport. So that may be a negative for some people not willing to take on a project. The next con about the neighborhood is right now it's transitioning. So you've got a lot of these older homes that are being fixed up, being remodeled, and people really taking pride in ownership. Some of the homes in the neighborhood or some of the streets have not transitioned yet, so you may see some older homes that need work. Another negative or a con of the neighborhood is there's no HOA, so as a result you don't have restrictions. Some people may take advantage of that. And the fourth con about this neighborhood, even though it's an older neighborhood, it does tend to have smaller lots. The lots are not as big as some of the other older neighborhoods. In my opinion, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. You can purchase a home, be much closer to the beach, where you'll find yourself constantly visiting Venice Beach, downtown historic Venice. You're only a few minutes away. You can still get homes in the 200s to 300s, and you only have to pay $165 a year or $14 a month to be a part of the association and use the community pool and facilities. Unlike some of the other newer neighborhoods where you're paying $300 a month and the home prices start in the 400s. Well, if you have any questions about this community, any home in this community, or any other homes in any surrounding communities in Venice, Inglewood, or any of the other areas we serve, please feel free to reach out. I thank you for watching and look forward to speaking with you again soon. All right, take care.